Imagine a teacher showing a student flashcards. One card has a picture of a lion, and the teacher says, "This is a lion." Another has a picture of a tiger, and the teacher says, "This is a tiger." The student learns to recognize each animal by repeatedly seeing the image and hearing the correct name. This simple act of learning with a guide is the perfect way to understand a powerful concept in artificial intelligence. This is the core idea behind supervised learning, one of the most common types of machine learning. In this method, we act as the teacher for an AI model. We don't just give it raw information, we provide it with labeled data. Think of this as a massive set of digital flashcards. Each piece of data, whether it's an image, a sound file, or a line of text, comes with a pre-assigned tag or label that represents the correct answer. For example, we might feed the AI 1,000,000 pictures of cats, each one explicitly labeled cat, and 1,000,000 pictures of dogs, each labeled dog. The AI's job is to figure out the underlying patterns that connect the data to its label. The learning process is an iterative cycle of prediction and correction. Let's imagine our AI, a friendly robot, looking at its first image. It might make a guess. Is this a cat? The system then compares the guess to the actual label. If the label says dog, the AI knows it made a mistake. It then adjusts its internal parameters, its complex web of digital neurons, to make it slightly less likely to make that same mistake again. This process is repeated millions of times with thousands upon thousands of labeled images. With each cat and dog it sees, the robot refines its understanding, learning to identify the subtle features that distinguish a feline from a canine, like ear shape, snout length, and whisker patterns. Over time, it becomes incredibly accurate at telling them apart, even with pictures it has never seen before. You encounter supervised learning every single day, often without even realizing it. When your email inbox automatically identifies a suspicious message and sends it to the spam folder, that's supervised learning at work. The system was trained on millions of emails that were previously labeled as spam or not spam. Similarly, when your weather app predicts that tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 75 degrees, it's using a supervised model trained on historical weather data. The model learned the relationship between past conditions like air pressure, humidity, and wind speed, and the temperatures that followed. This same principle allows a real estate website to predict a house's price, based on features like its square footage, number of bedrooms, and location, all by learning from a vast dataset of past home sales. In essence, supervised learning is about creating an AI that learns from experience, much like a human student guided by a knowledgeable teacher. By providing clear examples and correct answers from the past, we empower machines to make remarkably accurate predictions and intelligent decisions about the future. It is this guided approach that has unlocked many of the amazing AI capabilities that are reshaping our world, turning data into foresight and transforming complex problems into solvable puzzles.